Who do we have here? Hi, Peter. Beautiful day, isn't it? Everything okay with you?
Yeah, well, I'm doing all right.
Come on, Peter. You can't ruin every day for me. What the hell is going on with you?
It's really nothing. I'm just a little bit overworked.
Overworked? You look more like you're lovesick. Or an ulcer. Or both.
Something like that.
And how's it coming on in your apartment? You like it? Have you finished furnishing it?
Yeah, of course. It's totally cozy.
You know what, Peter? Starting today, I'm not gonna sell you any more whiskey. Your answers are getting shorter all the time. I think your speech center is suffering.
You're such a nice guy, Bob. It's good to have you around.
Well, that sounds better. You're still not getting anything for free. So, what can I do for you?
Something interesting happening in the world?
Interesting? That depends. If the fusion of tech toys with the genetic creation labs interests you, then yeah.
These two really went ahead with the merger? I thought the World Antitrust Division wouldn't allow it.
Well, that is perhaps the other interesting news. The World Antitrust Division has been reconstructed by means of accelerated proceedings.
Restructured. And that means?
Now, it still only has a consulting function.
That factually means it's been shut down.
Now, don't be so negative again, Peter. Shut down. It has a consultant function. No more, no less. Okay, let's say it's been partly done shut down.
And how'd the Knicks play?
Lost.
Big time?
Very high.
Against the computer?
Against the simulation of the All-Star team from 2040.
Really? Oh my god. They're still programmed according to Delta 3 standard. To lose against these guys is like...
Embarrassing.
Just mathematically, it's pretty much impossible.
142 to 56, Peter.
I think I'm gonna cancel my subscription for the Virtual Palace. How long did you stay open last night?
Till 10, as always. Why?
10 o'clock. That sounds about right. Did you see anything unusual round about 10?
Well, the cops were there. Riot squad in full battle gear. I suppose a drug raid. The usual.
They came to my house. The raid was actually on my floor.
Uh-huh. You didn't do anything bad, did you, Peter? Admit it, you don't work for Greenberg and Winter all the time. You deal liquid mine from your apartment. No, not liquid mine? What do you deal then? Hyper shots? Devil sticks? Oh, come on, you can tell me.
Really, Bob, it wasn't that funny yesterday. Not at all. The cops stormed the neighbor's apartment and arrested the father, a journalist. His name is Graham Oswald. Do you know him?
Oh yeah, the gone man with the gray hair. Well, my God, things like that happen. Maybe he didn't pay his taxes, or parked wrong. Or perhaps he revealed some national secrets.
Did you hear or see anything that was unusual?
No, nothing. They stormed the building and came out with some guy. He resisted a lot and yelled something, but I didn't understand it exactly.
He yelled something? Can you please think about it? Maybe you can remember what it was. It could be important.
Tell me, Peter, why does that actually interest you?
It's too long a story to explain it to you right now. Besides, I have to rush over to the agency in a few minutes. Was anybody else in the streets besides you, of course?
Well, I don't think so. Or, wait a minute. These two young guys, yeah, they were there.
Two young guys? What did they do?
They plastered the posters over the telescreen again. Alien Attack Club.
Onto that public telescreen that's down the street?
Exactly, Peter. Smack dab in the middle of your expensive advertising displays.
Well, they're pretty bold. Just a second, Bob. I'm gonna take a look at that. But I don't see any posters there anymore.
No, I know. Early this morning. There was a car from the Central Services there. They removed them again. They were also in your house.
Yeah, right. There was a door to repair. What's all the fuss about this Alien Attack Club anyway?
No idea. Crazy stuff.
In what direction did the cops drive off?
Downtown, as always. Over there down the street. Over the Brooklyn Bridge.
Okay. I have one more question for you. I gotta run, Bob. See you later.
Okay.
I got this alien figure from Mr. Oswald's son. He said his father bought it for him. What do you think? Where could I possibly buy an alien like that around here?
Ugh! What is that disgusting thing? No wonder it's rare. You can't buy anything like that anywhere. At least I hope not. By the way, this one looks just like those creatures on the posters.
You mean these posters about the Alien Attack Club?
Exactly. On the other hand, I bet aliens have looked like that since the 80s in the last century.
I think I'll give these alien fans a call anyway. Maybe they can tell me more about the figure.
There was something about Essex Street on the posters, but I'd be careful. That's on Lower East Side.
However, I have to stop by the agency first anyway. During the day, the park's quite safe. Sometimes some freaks are hanging out here. But at least you don't have to fear for your life.
There are birds! Steel birds! They're falling from the sky like vultures! They rip out your thoughts until no more can arise in their place! And you, sleeping, buying, eating, and you live and die, and it makes no difference! And you are blind and deaf for the obvious! The spirit of the world is dead. Creation is no longer your idol. He is neither student nor slave. He is master, your master, and you are his.
What the hell is this? What the hell is this?
And you are blind and deaf. Blind! He sees you! He hears you! He sees through you!
Oh, man. What weird stuff he's blabbering. What the heck is that supposed to mean?
And you! You too will feel his wrath!
Who? Me?
You!
I don't think he's talking to me.
You will get too close to him, and he will destroy you!
What a nutcase. If it wasn't so sad.
Just as he destroyed me!
Yeah, well, you're damn right with that one.
And just as he destroyed the one you love!
What was that?
You heard right!
He's not talking about me.
Oh yeah, I mean you! He knows you, and he'll take your mind just as he took your beloved ones!
What are you talking about? Cut it out, you idiot. There are things you just don't make fun of. And...
Are you afraid? You'll be even more afraid! A gift will come to you! The steel birds are staring at you with their dead, red eyes! And you will live as one among the dead!
what the...
You are lost!
So, that's enough now. You're totally nuts. Crazy. I better be going now. Wow. That guy is totally nuts. Somehow scary as well. Spooky. I'm not gonna listen to that again. I think I could use this wire. Hello? Hello!
Hey, what's up, brother?
There you go. I almost thought you're planning on ignoring me completely.
Sorry, brother. Sorry, but I really didn't notice you there. Is there anything I can help you with? And, you have anything to smoke, man?
Unfortunately, no. I'm sorry. How can you possibly stand it here?
What do you mean, man? This is a beautiful park. The grass smells like grass, and the weather's really so fine.
What I mean is, how can you bear to live next to this freak over there?
What, man? Sorry, but you have to speak up some.
The Guru! Don't tell me his crazy speeches don't get on your nerves as well.
Ah, him. Nah, he doesn't bother me one bit, brother. I don't hear him at all.
But you're not playing that loud. What do you mean you don't hear him? You deaf? He's screaming loud enough to wake the dead. I, for one, could hear him when I entered the park.
Yeah, man, exactly.
What do you mean with exactly?
I'm deaf. I don't hear him at all.
Oh, very sorry about that.
Hey, you don't have to be sorry. Beethoven was deaf too, and he was totally groovy.
And you can understand me just the same?
Yeah, of course, man. I'm reading your lips.
You're deaf, and you still play the guitar?
Of course, man. I can feel the guitar, you get it? It's like being high. The feeling is totally mine.
That makes sense.
Hey, what's up, brother? You look totally frustrated. Your face is all cramped up. Did something rub you wrong? You should smoke something or learn to play guitar. I could teach you.
That sounds really tempting. But I think this park is too much for me. Maybe you don't hear the Guru, but I do.
Yeah, I know. Quite an advantage that I'm deaf, isn't it? I'm pretty lucky, aren't I?
That's not how I meant it. What I meant was...
Man, that was just a joke. You're totally tensed out, huh? You really gotta smoke some, man. Seriously. By the way, do you have anything on you?
Can I ask you something else? The Guru. What kind of a guy is he? Do you know him?
Yeah, well, we fought over the bench a couple of times. Otherwise, we just avoid each other. He wasn't always like that. Poor guy.
And what do you know about him?
Hey, that dude lived really close by here. That's what a friend of mine said. I think he was a physicist or something like that. I don't really know anymore. I was really high, you know what I mean?
A scientist? Him?
Something like that. Maybe a Scientologist. We were high, man. Really high, man.
At any rate, he's totally crazy, that's for sure.
Hey, you never know. Genius and insanity are pretty close to each other. Maybe he understands a lot more than both of us together when we're high. Did I already ask you if you have anything to smoke?
I think so.
Damn, I totally forgot.
What happened to him? How could he get like that?
He was on vacation, I think. Some kind of yuppie space crap, orbital whirlpools and stuff. You know, all that junk you can win on the telescreen quiz shows? He won something, and that's when he went nuts up there. When he came back, he was like he is now.
Does he talk about something else sometime? Other than his apocalypse theories?
No idea, brother. He's even too high for me. You know what I'm saying?
Can I ask you something else? Can I ask you something else? Are you here every day?
By the way, dude, you got anything to smoke?
I don't smoke. I'm sorry.
You are missing out, man. When I smoke, man, you know, I can, like, see the music. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
So where do you buy your stuff?
I don't smoke.
Oh, yeah, sorry, man. I really just forgot. I go to these kids over in the Lower East Side a lot. The Nuclear Cafe, you know?
Could be.
You should check it out. But you'd better change your outfit, you know? You don't want to stick out like this unless you actually want to get mugged.
Yeah, I heard about that. I gotta go. Take care.
Okay, man. Take some weed with you next time.
This telescreen must be new. As far as I know, Brooklyn has only just been developed. Okay, there we are. Let's get ready. Voila, there we are again. Welcome back at the workforce. And there's my good old friend Claire.
Stop. Please identify yourself.
Hello, Claire. And? Everything okay? How did you manage without me?
Please identify yourself.
Aren't you happy that I'm back?
Please identify yourself.
I'm glad to hear that. And? How's Bill doing? Still on a diet?
Please identify yourself.
I did already identify myself at the door, Claire.
Incorrect answer.
No, correct answer.
System information. You have been classified as a security risk level 2.
Of course.
Please answer the following questions. What is your birth date? Where is your place of birth? Your current residence? Your social security number? Marital status? Children?
Check your database, Claire. It's all there.
Security risk level 2, Peter Wright. Your answer is irrelevant.
Can we cut this short, Claire? I mean, after all, you know me. I work here for 5 years now, and I identified myself already at the door. I was completely scanned hundreds of times already, including iris tests, DNA analysis, and biometrics check.
Security risk level 2, Wright, Peter. I have requested your identification data. Please cooperate, or I will contact the security service.
Security service? You know as well as I do that this building doesn't have any security service, since we got such a charming robot guard like you.
Your answer is irrelevant. Identify yourself.
Claire, what's wrong with you? You act like a Series 7 bot. I know for sure that Bill made an upload to avoid exactly this bullying that you do sometimes. 2 weeks ago, you were much more intelligent.
Your answer is irrelevant. The update has no effect on my operational ability. For claims regarding technical problems with Infobot Series 9, please contact the support for Central Robotics.
That means that Bill did a lousy job on you again, Claire. Looks like he overwrote your cooperativeness module, and therefore reduced your vocabulary.
Your answer is irrelevant.
See? It's exactly what I'm talking about.
Your answer is irrelevant. Identify yourself, Mr. Wright.
And so on and so on. What were the questions again?
I repeat, what is your birth date? Where is your place of birth? Your current residence? Your social security number? Messenger ID? Marital status? Children?
Maybe we should just start all over again.
Identify yourself.
All right. Right. Peter, 73rd floor. Greenberg and Winter.
Right, Peter, your details are being verified. Stay within view of this security check. Right, Peter. Quote your password for the elevator now.
The password. Damn it. It was changed in the meantime, right? Listen, Claire, I only have the password from 2 weeks ago. It might well be that it was changed in the meantime, but I wasn't here.
System information. If you do not have a valid password, you must have the system administrator issue you a new password.
Yeah, I know. But that's Bill, and he's upstairs at the agency. Any other way to identify myself?
I will issue you with temporary authorization if you agree to an audio-visual direct connection.
Okay, agreed. I've never done this before, but I guess we can make it work, right?
I will now establish an audio-visual direct connection with Mr. Greenberg. Please look at my face. Mr. Greenberg will now be able to communicate with you through my interface.
Okay, fine with me.
Mr. Greenberg, a person identified by the messenger ID 1245624569987 has entered the building. The person claims to be Peter Wright. Can you verify this information?
Right.
Hello, Mr. Greenberg.
What's up? Problems with Claire?
You should know her. I thought Bill gave her an update.
He did, but the wrong one. That diet of his must be affecting his concentration. You need a password. Claire, you old scraphead, go on, give him one. This is Peter Wright.
System information. The password has been changed. Right, Peter. Your new password is PL56T9OLP4R.
Okay, then I'm not needed here, right?
See you in a moment, Mr. Greenberg. Thanks, Claire.
Stop. Please identify yourself.
Sure. All right. Right.
Right, Peter. Stay within right, Peter. Quote your password for...
Of course. Give me a second. I think... The password is PL56F9OLP4R.
Your answer is correct. Permission granted. Have a nice day at Greenberg and Winter, sir.
No, better leave Brenda alone. She can get really crappy. I still remember when Bill asked her for a date once. She polished him off in such a way that he needed to see a therapist for weeks. My best bet is she never got over her breakup with Brian. Hey, Bill, old dog.
Peter, how's it going? Everything all right?
Everything okay?
Good to see you back. I really don't like having to sit with this vain idiot every day.
You can't talk about Mr. Greenberg like that.
I think he's talking about you, Brian.
Can you please tell Brian that I can manage without his jokes today?
Can you please tell Bill to stop getting popcorn crumbs in my keyboard?
Can you please tell Brian that?
Hey, stop it already. Okay, I got it. You had a lot of fun while I was gone, but I really don't have the nerves for your bickering, you guys. So could you please be more considerate about it? Could we go over some job-related things real quick? There are some things that are not quite clear.
Sure. Go ahead.
How's it going on your end? Did you get a handle on that thing with the displays?
Yeah. We had loads of trouble with the network distribution. The satellite connection was really unstable last time. The communication authority claimed they were just updating software, but I had the impression that they were changing half the system.
But now everything is up and running again, right?
Like clockwork. You must have a display in your area.
Yeah. A 519er is hanging there, just across the street from Brooklyn Park.
And it worked all right?
It worked all right.
Right. Everything is all right then.
How's it going with the slogans?
You want the truth?
Absolutely. Completely honest.
Well, don't take this the wrong way, but I really don't like them. I find it all really dull and authoritarian.
You see, and that's why you're system programmer here and not content director. Because the only two things you know about are popcorn and your computer.
Please, let him talk, Brian. I really want to hear it. I don't have the best feeling with these slogans myself.
It disturbs me. This entire campaign sounds like something out of a police state. We've got 38 million telescreens out there, and on top of that, there are millions of home screens. We reach everyone, Peter. Everyone. Is this tone necessary for our target audience? Do we have to do it this way?
I'm a little bit surprised myself.
Our slogans make it sound as if people have no choice.
Do they have one then?
Of course they have one.
What is it?
They can always vote against it.
Which we don't want.
Exactly.
Therefore, the slogan has to be phrased in a way as if we know we're going to win. Then, we are really going to win.
Brian's right. Keep thinking about it. I'll upload anything that the two of you can come up with.
You honestly think it's that bad?
Don't take this the wrong way, but to me, it sounds like something written by someone having a hard time, who wants to use aggressive slogans as a form of revenge.
Maybe that's actually the case. But, however, we don't have a choice anyway, Brian. The campaign is our job. Let's do it, and do it good. By the way, there's something else. How did it go with Mr. Greenberg?
What? You mean after the warning?
Exactly. Could you straighten it out?
I got away with it again.
And what did he say?
He said I mustn't do it again, and the security firm demands a fine, which of course will be...
Taken out of your salary.
Of course.
Of course.
But that's okay. I've turned the whole thing around. It's working perfectly again.
Bill, I need to use the upload terminal for a moment.
Sorry, but I'm right in the middle of something difficult here. I've got to finish that first.
It'll only take a few minutes, Bill, I promise.
A couple of minutes. I know what that means. I've got to do my work, Peter. You can do it when I take a break to get something to eat.
That'll be soon then.
I wouldn't be so sure of that. I've still got another 15 pounds to lose.
Come on, Bill, it's urgent.
What's this really all about, then?
I, have to make myself acquainted with the system.
Sure, I know you do. But you can do that when I'm finished here. Otherwise, just do it when I'm on my break, okay?
I have another question as well.
Go ahead.
Let's chat for a few minutes.
Sure.
Looking good, Bill. Did you...
Yep, 15 pounds. Not bad, huh?
And what 15 pounds, lost or gained? I can't see any difference.
Oh, put a sock in it, Brian. I saw that immediately, Bill. You look great. How'd you do it? I mean, although your desk looks like always.
No idea. I reckon the stress of last week. We were really worried about you. Yeah, and we had double the workload, of course.
I understand.
Are you then, as far as... I mean, can you? You're coming back to work already?
Honestly, I don't feel the least bit like working today. About our mutual girlfriend downstairs?
What's not working now?
You should really check her again, Bill. I got the impression that her current behavior is definitely not appropriate for visitors.
How come? I've rerun the update. What does she say?
It would be best if you would listen to that yourself. I suppose that Brian might have had a hand in that.
The sex plug-in.
Something like that. Actually, it's really pretty embarrassing.
Like in kindergarten. But that's gotta wait. I've got things to do here.
I'm gonna get us something to eat, all right?
I'm trying to lose weight.
Come on, you don't want to starve to death, right?
I don't think there's any danger of that happening.
Me neither.
Come on, tell me already. What can I get you?
A Light Life microwave meal would be good.
Shall I translate that for you, Peter? It means a double portion of fries with quadruple mayo and a slice of grilled bacon, please.
Shut your mouth, Brian! So, a Light Life, okay?
You want to kill yourself? That stuff is really dangerous.
I want to lose weight.
But they don't sell these Light Life products in this area, or anywhere around our block for that matter. So they have to walk all the way back to that little shop.
Either that or nothing.
Okay, you're the boss.
When it comes to food, maybe.
Okay, all right then, I'll get you some. By the way, there's something else. Okay, I gotta go now.
Right. Okay then.
Light Life, diet, caffeine-free crystal cola. In other words, mineral water with sweetener. Light Life Ultra Fat Reduced Chips. Extra light. Bill's understanding of a diet. This might come in handy later. Hey, Brian.
Hey, Peter! It's great to see you again. Hang on a second, I'm almost finished here. We missed you. Have you...
Yeah, I'm totally fine. No, I didn't see a therapist, nor did I try to kill myself. Everything is fine, okay?
Oh, please, I'm sorry. I just wanted to ask how you were. Won't happen again.
I'm sorry, Brian. I didn't mean to brush you off that way. I'm just somewhat beside myself, that's all. Anyway, what DEF CON do we have?
Have you seen it? DEF CON 3, like every other day. Man, you sound so much better already.
All right then. Let's plaster New York with our telepics again. And how did that work out with you two?
Oh, brilliant. We've gotten married since you've been gone. And you know what? Bill's pregnant. Just look at him. 24th month. I reckon it's going to be an elephant. I'm so happy.
Shut your big mouth, fitness freak.
Are you listening? Bill's happy too.
You two are just too damn funny.
Not funny? Okay, then, the truth. After you left, Bill showed what a lazy bastard he was for the first time. He shifts absolutely no data. He spends the whole day downloading stuff from GlobalNet, or else he sits in the kitchen and stuffs himself with this chemical grub. I hate him. And the worst thing is, I have to defend him to Mr. Greenberg.
I heard that.
You were meant to, Wimpy.
And don't call me Wimpy.
Sure, Wimpy. You see, we love each other. It's good that you're back.
How's the campaign coming?
Oh, you know us. One fantastic success after another. The best reports we've ever had. It's no wonder anyway, since I've had to do everything myself because Bill spends his time at work either eating or getting something to eat. We've been making 94% fewer mistakes.
Okay, I get the picture. But honestly, Brian, how far are you?
We're as good as finished. Luckily, we still had the results from the last big meeting, and I think we've managed to transfer them pretty well. I'll show you later. Things will run smoothly, and they'll go off to vote like good little sheep.
By the way, what do you think about the campaign?
What do I think? I don't think, you know that. I never do. It's too dangerous.
Okay, but here and there you might bump your head, and all of a sudden you may actually think something. Let me put it this way. Are you behind the work we're doing here?
What do you mean? You know the bills my gym sends me? They're horrendous. It's a dirty job, but I'm young and I need the money.
And other than that?
Okay, if you want the truth, I think we can't let some idiots blow our asses away. Especially not after so much work has gone into shaping mine. Honestly, we need to watch out, try to create the conditions where these sort of people are caught. But what are you getting at? Don't you like this job? You used to be so enthusiastic about it.
I mean, we do put ourselves up as targets, don't you think?
You mean they're gonna blow us up for that? Oh, you know, if they want to, then fine. We're only doing our job. If you ask me, this whole Luddites thing has gotten too serious.
Because it is a serious issue. They bomb airplanes. Isn't that serious enough for you?
Oh man, yeah, I understand. You don't think that the plane was blown up because they wanted to kill you? Because you were working on this campaign, do you? Or is there something else? Peter, man, it was a terrible coincidence. An accident, a tragedy.
I had a ticket for that plane as well, and I wish I would have been on that flight.
Hey man, come on. In what way would that have been better?
I would be with Laura and Patrick. We would be together, wherever that might be.
I'm sure that the two of them are someplace beautiful. And you can always be with them in your thoughts.
Yeah. Well, how would you know?
Peter, I'm not good at these sort of things, but you'll get through this. We're here for you. Do you hear me?
Yeah. Thanks, Brad. There's something else. Can I ask you something else as well?
Yeah, sure, man.
Can I talk to you very quick? It's personal.
Sure, what is it then?
Let's take a walk to the kitchen, shall we?
Okay, you go on ahead. I'll be right there. Okay, go ahead.
Yesterday, the police was at my apartment building.
Cool. And they let you get away?
They came from my neighbors, and they arrested a man.
And that's what the police do. That's what they're there for. Or have I misunderstood something?
His wife asked me to help her, dealing with the authorities and stuff like that.
The wife of the guy they arrested?
That's exactly what I said.
You said no, of course, right?
I said yes.
Great. Why do you always do things like this? Where's it going to end? And who knows what this guy's been up to? I mean, what has he been up to?
No idea. The whole thing seems to be kind of strange.
Something strange. That sounds really great, man. Listen, today you're making a few calls for his wife. Tomorrow you'll be hiding drugs in your apartment. And the day after that you'll be in trouble yourself.
I think now you're painting everything just a little bit too black.
I've had experience of this sort of thing.
So you think I should stay out of it?
Of course. I don't understand why you even want to get involved in something like this in your situation.
I met someone on GlobalNet.
What? You met someone? A woman?
Yeah. Her name is Christine.
Oh, man.
What do you mean with, oh man? It's weird, I know that myself.
Do you really think that this is right for you at the moment? I mean, Laura's not even been properly buried.
I know that myself, Brian. But thank you for reminding me.
Yeah, okay, but why are you doing this anyway? This whole virtual partnership crap is so totally dehumanized and...
I know. It's only that way I feel less alone. Don't you understand that? But then, when the session ends, I'm thinking about Laura. And I could simply bang my head right into that monitor.
Yeah, I understand. And don't exaggerate things. You're only making yourself even more unhappy. You feel guilty because of Laura, or you're hurting this Christine. But the person you're hurting the most is yourself. And you're alone either way. And that's a load of crap.
You're probably right.
Come over to Jenny and me instead. We'll cook something, play a few rounds of Space Hunt, with some real people for a change.
Yeah. That would be really nice.
Promise me that you won't go take up these chats again and come over to us instead.
I can't promise you that.
Why can't you? Has it already gone that far?
No, but I just feel...
Attracted to her?
That's not it.
Understood by her?
More like that.
What are you doing, man? Well, then I guess see what happens. Maybe we'll take your mind off things. But you have to come over for dinner, otherwise Jenny will probably get this nervous rash, and you really don't want that to happen.
Of course not. Okay. I'll try to stop by in the next few days. But not before I poured some beer of my own catalog furniture first. I promise.
Okay, Jenny will be so happy to have you over again. You can spill beer on our sofa again, like you do every time.
Thanks, Brian. You're a real friend.
Yeah, I know.
There's something else. And how's Jenny doing?
Well, she's happy. Having a pool is her lifelong dream. It doesn't matter that I had to sell my soul in the next 30 years of hard work to Mr. Greenberg.
His collection of souls has to be enormous by now.
Yeah, only the devil himself has more. But really, Jenny's on cloud 9, and I sit by the pool and feel like a king. I dip my feet in the water and think to myself, hey, not bad for an...
Ex-con and former hacker.
Shh! Are you mad, man? Be quiet. Mr. Greenberg must never know about that. You idiot.
Did you actually tell Jenny in the meantime about your past?
No, I just haven't got round to it. Not yet. I'm going to, for sure.
At some point, you have to come clean, Brian. I'm sure she won't bite your head off. At least not right away.
I'm not so sure about that. Hey, you know how brutal the cops can be sometimes.
Okay. Thanks a lot, man. I think we both have to get going, right?
Yeah, I think so too.
All right then. See you in a bit.